Bonjour, Kinamagi and Ireland Adishnikas, and welcome to this morning's presentation of Social Studies Explorer. Today's episode, People in the Revolution, Part 2. In our last session, we had a group activity that could be done in class with your partners, or if you want to work independently. And here is a review of the answers that's suggested by the text. How did George Washington feel about the American Revolution? He felt the revolution was a noble and just cause, felt the colonies needed to be independent, felt the Continental Army could defeat Britain. What were some of George Washington's actions? He rallied the Continental troops and led them as commander-in-chief. He planned battles, communicated with the Congress, and kept going even after being defeated in several battles. One way in which his feelings and his actions were related: Washington felt strongly about independence, so he refused to give up even when faced with many problems, such as few supplies, powerful army, and many losses. Point of view: Washington's point of view was that the Continental Army could win against Britain, but it would take a lot of dedication and work. The point of view was also that the colonies were fighting for independence. And finally, what helped shape this point of view? Well, his military experience in the French and Indian War, his early role in the Patriot struggle, and his background as a Virginia planter. Do I suspect that any of your groups wrote these exact things? No. But this does provide something to compare and contrast your answers with. Today, we're going to watch a video called Samuel's Choice. It's a read aloud. We're going to touch on the questions, and then you're actually going to exit this video and click on the video link for Samuel's Choice within the Google Classroom. But I want you to think about, how did Samuel feel about the American Revolution? What were some of Samuel's actions relating to the American Revolution? It's one way in which his feelings and actions were related. Describe his point of view, and what helped shape his point of view. This should sound familiar, as these were the same questions we asked about General Washington. If you have any questions, do email me. But at this point, I'm going to ask you to exit out of this video already and click on the next link for Samuel's Choice. Following that, go into the stay in the Google Classroom, use the Google form to answer the questions, or if you're using the paper copy, make sure it's turned in at the next available school day. Mama P.